from a survey point of view, the bits that kind of really stuck with me were the delegates that we work with, so that top 40 that Mark's referring to, because we managed to have 3 two-day events over the course of sort of just over a year with those guys. So when we looked at some of the changes in scores, they were significant. So one that stood out was their intention to stay with the business and that longer term commitment. Again, you know, this is the journey we're on. I want to be a part of that. I mean, the initial survey was 91% agreement from that group. So most companies would be delighted with that as a score. That went up in the second survey to 100% agreement. So everyone in that room was saying, I want to be part of this for the longer term. When we looked at the results for the people that those delegates lead, their confidence in the senior leadership delivering on the broader corporate objectives massively increased. So it went from a 76% agreement to a 94% agreement. So an 18 percentage point uplift. It was just, you know, stellar. The visibility and approachability piece that Mark's talking about. So that was actually a signal from our second survey. And one of our events, we focused quite heavily on that. And we brought in one of our guest speakers to do some work around that. From survey 2 to 3, we saw a 10 percentage point uplift in that score. So people were, you guys were practicing what you were preaching. They were seeing the leaders out in the business. And certainly since COVID, that's what ETS has found consistently in the data that we're capturing through the other surveys that we're running, that being able to see and connect with and feel that the leadership are approachable is really fundamental. I mean, I could go on. I guess the ultimate measure was engagement. So we were very happy with the initial read of 90%. I think we were thinking if we can maintain that, we're good. And we did from survey 1 to survey 2. But in survey 3, I was really excited when we got a 94% engagement that I could come back and play back to Mark and the board. So those are some of the numeric measures that, you know, we can fundamentally prove through the diagnostic.